I've met and know of a lot of women who are not entirely sure if being a single mom by choice is the right route for them. And that's okay. It was really important for me to be a mom. And when I thought about what was a priority for me, my desire to be a mother far outweighed my desire to be a wife first or to have a partner first. And having frozen my eggs few years before I started my journey to become a single mom, became familiar with the science behind it, right? Behind being a single mom and was comfortable with it. And so for me, my journey came pretty easily and I was very confident and comfortable in my choice and decision. That said, I wasn't oblivious to society's expectation or pressure to have a traditional family environment, right? Where you have to be married and it's a mother and it's a father before you have kids. I'm completely aware of that expectation or that pressure that women feel. And for me, again, it comes back to what was important for me, only getting older, right? And that window where a woman can have kids and not just the biological part of it, but just, where I can be active in my child's life. I knew like might come a point where I'm there and I'm looking back like, wait, I missed my opportunity to have a kid. And for me, that scared me more than having a child without a partner. And especially me coming from divorced parents and being raised by a single woman, my grandmother, I know is capable. So for me, yeah, I'm aware that it may be taboo. There's like maybe a stigma around it, but my confidence and my desire to be a mom far outweighed any of those fears of what somebody may think of me. And that's why I would hope that every woman who wants to start this journey or embark on this journey to know that it's okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you for choosing this route. And even if you desire to be in a partnership and be married someday, families start and grow differently. So some people do get married first. For me, I have my baby first. And if I meet somebody and we get married, it's still a possibility, right? And so I would implore any woman who wants to embark on this journey to really think about what's important for you, what's important to you. You wouldn't be the first single mom. You wouldn't be the only single mom. You definitely wouldn't be the last single mom. And you wouldn't be the first single parent to get married, right? You have people who were married, have a child, divorce, and get remarried. And for me, being so confident and comfortable in my decision, I was never worried about what anybody might say. And I think as excited as I was about it and sharing it with people, if anybody met that kind of excitement with negativity, then guess what? They're a dick. And that says more about them than about me and my journey. My prayer is that no woman would experience or would be met with that kind of negativity to be told that you shouldn't. And if so, then reprioritize the people you have in your life because there are going to be people out there who support you. And my thing is, if someone's going to make you feel bad about choosing to be a single mom, then, would they rather that you be with a deadbeat or that you get married and lose your spouse, whether through divorce or death or whatever? Like, would that make you more valuable or make your, your parenting more valid, So we just got to get over that stigma and that. I mean, the makeup of families these days is changing, but the core is that there's love and children are brought into this world in love, and that was what was important in my journey. And I knew that I was equipped and I was prepared to share that love with a child, and I don't regret it. And I'm sure there's somebody out there, people out there who are just like, think it's selfish. Those are some of the things that I like. Part of that stigma is like, oh, you're selfish for bringing a child into this world without another parent. Well, guess what? There are other people who go in thinking like, okay, I'm gonna have my partner and stuff, and then things happen and they break up. I mean, you just never know. It's not selfish to bring a child into this world when you know that you're prepared to give that child everything that they need. There's nothing selfish about bring a child into this world when you're prepared to give it love and provide that child with everything that they're going to need. Again, to call somebody selfish for bringing a child into this world as a single parent, like what is that saying to other single parents who were married, who, whether like they lost their spouse through the divorce or death? Like, are you saying that they're less of a parent because they're single now? Like, that's not right. So, live in your truth, be comfortable, be confident in your journey. I think from the very beginning, you have to find that confidence. You have to be confident. Your desire has to be so great that you don't care what anybody says. It doesn't matter what anybody says. My advice would be if there is somebody that you really care about, because naive. I mean, there are certain people in my life that I definitely value their opinion and their thoughts, and things. So fortunately, all those people are very supportive. But if that person in your life is not supportive, then maybe they're not, one, they're not who you thought they were, and two, maybe all it takes is a conversation to let them know how you feel and how you value their opinion and stuff. But outside of that, I don't think you should care that much about what other people think, especially if they're not going to be part of that support system and helping you through that journey. Then they don't, their opinion shouldn't matter. For me, it's just being really confident and knowing that my desire to be a mom far outweighed any fear of what anybody would think about me or my child.